Welcome back to GamerProductionsNG, and we're back for episode 4, I think. Oh, 5, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. Alright, so we're just gonna get right into it. Now, if my memory serves correct, we will be playing The Fallen Idol. Loading. 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 Yeah, I'm right. I'll be quiet.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving
Let's go. Let me run.
See you later, fellas.
Better.
Try not to work too hard.
Alright, so if you didn't listen to that,
Tear to my eyes.
a car went over a cliff and crashed into a sign up on the ridge. Over there. And, so we're gonna go to the crash site, and the female passenger and driver said that they were doped. And if you don't know what doped mean, they were drugged. Oh, sorry, it's up there. I lied.
Stop just ahead.
Jump, 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 jump. Aw.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay, so first we're gonna go down to the car.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down
Thanks.
by the crash site.
Oh, just for that's the car I like. This one right here. Turtle.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
First, I'll check the bag for a letter from the mother of Jesse. Since Cole has amazing reading abilities, he can read an entire letter in about 3 seconds. And now we're gonna inspect the undies.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
It was stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a
There's
trace
just
to the
something
scene.
about this that always makes me laugh. Serious now. Undies. Alright. We're gonna check the interior for a broken windshield with blood.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Now we're gonna speak to the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Well, okay then. That's all that's down here, so we're gonna go talk to June Ballard. I think Cole ran track in high school. June is the one in the orange.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We're gonna start off with the doping allegedly. I can't pronounce things right. You can read it.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claim that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
You want to doubt?
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Now you want to go to the injured female passenger?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
She's lying.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
You wanna select the undies.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Now you want to do the fake shrunken head.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
You want to doubt again?
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Now you want to ask her about the suspect, Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
You want to doubt?
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics. You're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Okay, we're gonna go interview Jessica Hamilton. She's at the Central Receiving Hospital. No, we're not gonna tell you what's going on.
KTPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Oh god! Nope. I go first. Oh god, big hill. There it is.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels sweaty. Do you know who I am?
Alright, before we start to talk to her, there's some evidence in here. The only piece of evidence that actually matters is her analysis, I guess you would call it. Her evidence of abuse. And then you'll see at the bottom notes, traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream recently administered. Do not administer further sediments without express permission. Patient to be held for bed rest and observation. And she doesn't have a pain score right now, but as you can see, the highest one is number 5. That would mean she is asleep. Alright, we're going to talk to her now.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alright, first you want to ask about the crash incident report.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
She's a liar.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
You want to select her undies?
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Next is the contact with parents.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
She's lying again.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
The letter from the mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. And do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Next is the association with Mark Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
You want to doubt?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Lastly is the evidence of criminal abuse.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
She's actually telling the truth for this one.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Alright. We're gonna tail this June Ballard. I'm not the best tailor in the world, but I'll do my best. But basically what you want to do for tailing is basically stay behind her.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Not be too close to her, and try not to hit any cars or go over like this.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Back up. It's better. I just wish there was like some kind of cruise control.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Like, you don't want to hit the curb at all, so, because that's suggestive that you're tailing her, or you're just gonna make yourself noticeable.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
You can't see me.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
You don't see nothing. And apparently, newspapers make you invisible, even though if she turned around right now, she could see me.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls.
It's weird how. Oh wait. Aw. It's weird how I sat down and no one is come to take my order.
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that
Hey,
son of a bitch, lives in
language.
03. Sure, I got the film.
Alright, so we're gonna end it here. We'll see you next episode.